Hey, what's up, YouTube, and welcome to the Scorpion Effect. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am getting a lot of people tuning into this channel but not subscribing. Please, if you feel like I'm resonating with you or you like what I bring to the table, consider subscribing, okay? If you feel like any of my messages resonate for someone you know, consider sharing, okay? I do want to thank everyone for tuning in. I'm very grateful for any support. And I feel like I've been getting a lot of support. I feel like the channel is doing really well. And I just want to thank everyone for their continued support. And just know that I am going to be more consistent in posting. I've been working on a lot of behind the scenes stuff for this channel and just coming up with new ideas and new subjects just to get more clarity out there, because I love getting clarity. And I just want to say too, my readings are all about realization and acceptance and clarity, okay? It's not about bashing your loved ones or your lovers or your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the situation is. It's about giving you clarity so you know what steps to take in your relationship if you feel like the messages resonate for you. Everything I do here is to be positive, uplifting, and motivating. This channel is not about drama or looking for bad things in people's relationship. It's about clarity, okay, and free will, okay? It's judgment free as well here, okay? So just keep that in mind. So today I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to do their actions versus their word spread, because a lot of times people will say whatever, but their actions will be different, right? So I just wanted to get more clarifying videos out there, clarifying readings out there. And I love to mix tarot and oracle, because a lot of times oracle gives us a more loving, expressing way of looking at the cards, where tarot can sometimes can be polarizing and straight to the point depending on the cards. So I wanted to do that just to get more clarity and hopefully it'll bring some clarity and resonate for some of you out there. So I've gone ahead and pulled the cards. And let's see what your partner or your person, the person on your mind, let's see what their actions are saying versus their words. Okay, so right away in their actions. Oh, and I got my nails done. I went to a wedding last week and I needed them done. So I was like, oh, I got to show off my nails since they're always busted when I get on here. I was like, let me get cute for my channel. Let my channel see me getting all cute. But anyway, don't mind me. I'm silly. In their actions, they come up as a page. The Page of Wands isn't a bad page at all. But this is really more of a... I hate to say, but this is more of a breadcrumby energy. This is someone who comes in and out. It's not a consistent. It's a very fast paced. Hey, how you been? How you doing? It's more curiosity and playfulness than anything. It's like, hey, what are you doing? It's a what are you doing text all day, but there's not a lot of action behind it, or if the action is there. And I also say that because right next to it, you have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. But they show up as the page. So when they do show up, it is flirty and fun, and it can feel hopeful, like the relationship is going somewhere. But it's a breadcrumby energy. And what they tell you is you make them happy. They miss your smile. You all may have some distance or may not see each other that much, especially with this Page of Wands being here. And from the energy I'm getting from this, I don't think this is a very consistent. This feels like a very on and off energy. But they do miss you. And this is sincere. But their actions just aren't lining up, because for someone, if they missed you and they want to see your smile, I would rather see a king here or a queen here, or just action-based cards like the Chariot, things like that, like more action-based, intentional cards, and not the Page of Wands. I mean, you do make them happy in the moment when you're around, but when you're not around, I feel like this person still does their own thing. They're very attracted to you. I definitely get that from the cards as well. So their actions right now with their words, they could be telling you sweet nothings, especially with this page here. They could be telling you what you want to hear. But they do miss your smile. They are attracted to you for sure. And right next to them, they do have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So they know they're toxic. They know they have control issues. They could be very greedy, all about superficial things, very arrogant. I feel like this person comes in with the my way, highway energy. I feel like they like to dominate the situation at all costs. They have to be in control. But this person isn't really responsible. They could have some financial instabilities, or maybe they overindulge. They could spend too much. They also don't spend their money on the right things, I'm hearing. And they don't spend their money for the right reasons. Okay, they're very flashy and materialistic. This person has a tendency to want to feel single and seen. This person likes a lot of attention. And look, right above what they're telling you is they know they're toxic, and they're telling you, I don't want to be toxic anymore. But I feel like this person doesn't know how to operate without being toxic. They only know how to like play in people's face, pretty much. They may not want to be toxic with you because they see how it's affecting you. They do care about how it affects you, but it's not enough for them to stop. It's not enough for them to really take a step back. This is more so them feeling like they don't want to be toxic because of whatever you expressed or whatever you said or how it made you feel. But it's not based off of them personally. It's not because they want to change their ways. It's more so, I don't want you to see me as toxic. I don't want you to see me this way. You know, they know the more you see them in a toxic light, you're not going to want them around. You're not going to be attracted to them here. I do want to pull a card real quick though. How will collective know who this is? Y'all know I do not like pulling cards on camera because I don't like how noisy it is. So I did get the Six of Swords. So how you know who this person is, collective, is the person who just can't walk away. You can't walk away from them. They can't walk away from you with the Six of Swords in reverse. They feel comfortable in this connection. And Spirit is saying that they feel comfortable because you may have let them get away with things for too long. I think at first you went with the flow, collective, because you thought, oh, you know, it's a new relationship. We're still getting to know each other. But then as time went on, you noticed this is just a habit of theirs. But it's the person who can't let you go. They are afraid of change. They are afraid of you walking away from them. They don't want to walk away from you. But we can pull some more cards. I don't think they're willing to put in the work. They're inconsistent in general. Like, I feel like this person is inconsistent when it comes to a lot of important things in their life. I just don't see them being very solid here. So they are not very nurturing. With the Queen of Swords in the reverse, they could be emotionally, they could have abandoned this relationship in some form or way. But how they communicate is very one-sided. They may cut you off a lot. They may not really take into consideration your side. They don't like being called out. They may ignore you sometimes and ghost you whenever you try to have deep, serious conversations with them. And they could be very just nasty. This is a very nasty energy right here. Very bitchy energy too. a very assholey energy as well. I'm not just going to say bitchy, okay? They're definitely very one-sided. Um, they have a lot of baggage from their previous situations and relationships. There's a lot of insecurity here. This person may show up very confident and secure, but deep down they're really not. They're not effective with their words. Their words are very harsh and sharp, but very brash and one-sided here. In their actions, how they show up, they're not very dependable. They're not very consistent, okay? And look, what they're saying, what they could tell you, I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. Because they are not used to being called out. Like, I feel like you called somebody out, you told somebody about themselves, and you told them what your requirements are, and they are giving you a lot of pushback. They're just pointing the finger with this Queen of Swords here. Like, oh, well, this is what you do. You push me to this limit. You made me this way. Like, I don't feel like it's a proper back and forth of communication, or disagreements or arguing is very one-sided. They don't want to hear what you have to say. They're not ready to take accountability because they're not used to handling or expressing their emotions. Like, this person holds back a lot. I feel like they hold back because they know if they go full throttle, they have to take a risk of opening their heart. And this person doesn't want to open their heart. They don't want to risk opening their heart. They don't want to lose you either. So they're going to tell you what you want to hear. I do feel like it's sincere. I don't feel like this person is lying when they say, hey, I don't know how to handle my emotions. I don't want to be toxic anymore. It's just, it's how they're presenting it is not as straightforward. Okay, they do care about you, but they care about what they can get away with more. They care about how they can live their life more. They don't want to be tied down to emotions. They don't want to be tied down to a relationship. And instead of telling you that, they give you false hope because they don't want you with anyone else. I feel like this person is very selfish in that way. This person is very manipulating. And they're going to tell you what you want to hear. I do feel like they care about you. You care about them. But they're only holding on for control. They're not holding on to this relationship because they see all this potential in it. And look, right next to the Queen of Swords, they're going to continue to show their ass here. With the Hierophant in the reverse, this is someone who lacks ethics. This is someone who's not trying to conform to anything traditional. This is a person who is very stuck in their ways, and they may do things outside the norm, you know. With the Hierophant being in reverse, the Hierophant in the upright is all about values and traditions, and in the reverse, there's someone who wants to live life on their own terms, not by any rules, not by any chains. And this person sees relationships as a burden, as a lockdown. So if you want to deal with this person and you really want to deal with them, you have to keep things, you know, lighthearted, because they're not going to show up the way they're supposed to. And look, right above the Hierophant, we have, I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. Now, I don't know why, but I'm getting relationships. I feel like this person has a roster of relationships that may be karmic, but I feel like their in and out energy creates a karmic relationship. Because when a person is telling you one thing and they're showing up a different way, it confuses us, right? It makes us want to believe, right, their words. So we hold on a little longer than we have to or than we should, because we feel like, oh, but they said this, they said that. Even though their actions aren't showing us. Their actions may show sometimes, which keeps you in this loop, in this cycle, right? But Spirit is saying, don't get too serious with this person. Don't become a karmic for this person, because they are already leeching onto your energy. They don't want to let you go. This person needs a lot of attention. This person needs reassurance all the time. This person always needs to be worshipped and loved, and And Spirit is saying it should be an equal give and take here. And also with, I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. This is, if I can't get it with you, I'll get it from somewhere else energy too. So this person isn't even faithful. And you, I mean, you can see that with the Hierophant in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse. Every time I do love readings and the King of Pentacles in reverse, in a love reading in a heart position, usually they're cheaters. Okay, usually they're F-boys, F-girls, players. So keep that in mind. So yeah, this person likes to get people attached to them so they can have this this looping energy of back and forth. When they're off with you, they're on with someone else. When they're off with that person, they're on with someone else. When they're off with that person, they're back on to you. Like, that's what I'm getting from this. It may not be for everyone. This could be very specific. I may do another one of these readings later on, just so we can get another spread for whoever doesn't resonate for this. But yeah, this person knows exactly what they're doing. They know what to do to lure you in. And they could be telling you all the things you want to hear still. I wish you were here with me. They do miss you. They do enjoy your company. They like being around you, but they bring nothing of substance to the table. So Spirit is saying, if you want to entertain this person, just know what you're getting into. You don't have to have something super deep and super serious with this person. You can keep things light, you can keep things playful, but just make sure you don't get hurt along the way, collective. Okay, so to sum up this reading, they miss you. They want to make you happy. They want to see you smile, but on their terms. Okay, they want to do it when they want to do it. They want to offer effort how they want to offer effort. If you want 100%, this person is only giving you 10 to 20%. They're not even giving 50%, especially with all the other cards here, okay? They tell you they want to change. They tell you they don't want to be toxic anymore. They tell you that they want to be a better person, but their actions, they're still inconsistent. They're still irresponsible. They're still not showing up, dependable. They're still very, they're very, why can't I think, why isn't the word coming out? Shallow. That's what, they're very shallow. Very, very shallow here. It's all about their needs, their wants, their life. They're not good at communicating. They shut down, they isolate. They may take their sweet time getting back to you. And they don't want a commitment. They don't see a value in a relationship. So Spirit is just saying, make sure you don't get caught up in their chaos of toxicity, because they're not ready to change. They're self-aware to a degree, but they're not willing to do anything about it, collective. Okay, so I don't know who this is for. Hopefully this gave you some clarity. If it resonated for you, let me know in the comments. And also let me know in the comments what type of spreads you all want to see. Do you want to see family spreads? Do you want more love spreads? Do you want more of these kind of readings? Let me know, and I'll try to tie in whatever ideas I can, okay? But anyway, you all know I love you, love you, love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm not going to put my banner up. If you want to support the channel, all of the details will be in the description box, okay? And the only reason why I'm not including that banner is because it takes longer to upload when I add that. So, and I just want to upload these videos as quick as I can so I can get them out, okay? Well, anyway, I hope you all are having an amazing day and continue to have an amazing day. And thank you so much for tuning into the Scorpion Effect. And until the next time,